Recording.
Hello everyone, I'm Don Dare from the Great Smoky Mountain Council, and I'm here with Bud Fosdick. He is from the San Diego Imperial Council. He is an assistant scoutmaster with Troop 680. We are at the Summit Bechtel Reserve at the 2017 National Jamboree. And what National Jamboree is this for you? How many have you been to?
This is number 10 for U.S. Jamborees.
10 U.S. Jamborees, and I understand you've been to quite a few international jamborees?
Yeah, they call them World Jamborees.
World Jamborees.
6 World Jamborees.
Which World Jamborees have you been to?
The first one was Australia, and then I was a scoutmaster for Korea, and then on staff in Holland, Chile, Thailand, and England.
Quite a few.
I saw the world by where there was one.
Pardon me?
I used to see the world by where there was a jamboree.
Wow. But your first National Jamboree, Boy Scout Jamboree, was how long ago and where was it?
1953 in Irvine Ranch in Orange County, California.
And I would guess that Irvine, California was a little bit different way back then.
It was just rolling hills. It was in fact the Irvine Ranch. There was no industrial buildings. Now it's all skyscrapers on that land.
But there is one thing that's distinctive that remains in that area. What is it?
That is, you drive up either the 5 or the 405 freeways in Orange County. The Jamboree Boulevard is still labeled, and it goes all the way through the Irvine Ranch.
And it's called?
Jamboree Boulevard.
And that's where the National Jamboree was.
That was the entrance to the Jamboree.
In 1953.
Correct.
Then you returned, what year, to the National Jamborees?
1985, when my son was of age, and I went back into scouting in 1980. Cub master for 3 years, and then with our troop to the Jamboree in 1985.
And that, of course, was at Camp A.P. Hill in Virginia.
Correct.
In the southeastern part of Virginia.
Yes.
What have you, over all of those years, Bud, what's been the difference in the boys that you've noticed?
Well, earlier on, they didn't have their nose into their cell phone or some other electronic device. Matter of fact, they were banned. And then obviously they're encouraged now with all the charging stations. And that's one of the things I see a lot. The facilities, facilities here at the summit, are hundreds of times better than they used to be. But the showers were a platform, 2x4 frame, wrapped in plastic, no roof, and then just set up when the jamborees were held and torn down. And now we have beautiful bathroom facilities for everybody.
Not only beautiful bathroom facilities, but just the activities is just amazing here.
Oh yes.
At Summit.
They had a 22 rifle was about it at A.P. Hill, and here shotgun, high-powered rifles, pistols, any type of shooting event you might want.
And something that younger scouts never enjoyed was rock climbing as well as rappelling.
Yes, there was some of that at A.P. Hill, a wood wall. Here it's permanent structure, and many more kids can participate at the same time than they could at A.P. Hill, about 1 or 2 at a time max. Besides
the social media that we have today compared to 1953, when I don't even think there were transistor radios in 53, but the boys themselves, they've remained the same in some ways?
I think they're pretty much the same. I haven't noticed any major difference. I mean, I've been, again, since 85, I've been associated with, 83, with the same scout troop, and the boys are very similar, very similar.
Now, when you go to the World Jamborees, what are they like at the World Jamborees?
Well, I think the boys like World Jamborees better than U.S. Jamborees, because at least 40% of the scouts in attendance are female.
Yeah, that would.
For teenage boys, it's usually of some interest.
I can understand that. Yeah. Besides that, what else is kind of interesting?
To go from campsite to campsite and sit down and talk with the troop leaders from various countries. Korea sits in my mind because I went to the Kuwaiti campsite, and this was 2 months after we had pushed the Iraqis out of Kuwait. And they had everything was donated to them because they had no uniforms, they had nothing to trade, everything was set for them, but to sit down and have tea and talk about their experiences.
And that's one thing about being a scout is that your view of the world changes, your view of one another changes as well.
And at the same Jamboree, I was surprised because I had not done much international travel, and then I traded T-shirts with a scout leader from Sweden, and I'm wearing his T-shirt walking to the restroom, and this young lady walks up to me and starts talking in Swedish. And I said, "Excuse me," and she immediately broke into perfect English, which was a surprise to me.
Yeah.
Because that the Europeans know our language, we don't seem to learn theirs.
What are you looking forward to here at the 2017 Jamboree?
Just the experience of dealing with the troops and trying to make a facility, the activities, particularly for me, the merit badges that I'm working with, make them run so that the employees have the best opportunities available.
In 2 years, it's going to be another World Jamboree. Is that going to be number 7 for you?
I plan to be. I've got to find a new job because I've been working with merit badges for the last 5, and they don't have merit badges at World Jamborees. So I'll have to find a new job. But I've been scouting out opportunities in the health facility because I had a health career previously.
Bud Fosdick with the San Diego Imperial Council, 10 National Boy Scout Jamborees and 6 World Jamborees. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.